Cortland Sutton, Traylon Burks, all those guys are fast, but I mean, this guy is like a whole nother level of fast. So it's pretty fun to watch. It's actually really kind of funny to watch the DBs trying to run with him. But I mean, he's making everybody better. He's gonna make the DBs better. He's pretty fun to watch.
Did the DB coaches come over to you at all and complain like, "Hey, can you slow this guy down for us or something?"
No, you just hear Torian going off on the DBs about getting out of their back pedal a little bit faster. That's about it.
So they got to get those reps.
We mentioned this guy last week, Elijah Caldwell. I mean, you talk about guys that have sort of separated themselves in the summer. Is he one of those? And just what have you seen from him?
Yeah, he definitely is. Since he got here, he's kind of been one of those guys that kind of separated himself from every one of those freshmen. They come in, it's a learning curve. But he works extremely hard. Up here every day with Coach Riley, our GA, that does a great job with our guys. He's up here every day with him. In here every day with Xavier Leggett, getting extra work in. He does the extra stuff without being asked to do it. And that's hard sometimes for freshmen. It's hard for freshmen to understand, but he does a great job. Man, he comes from a great program. Coach Wofford did a great job with him, and we're hoping he has a good fall camp. We'd like to use him this year.
And just the overall the measure of the room, the wide receiver. How would top to bottom? What do you like? I mean, top to bottom, strengths, weaknesses. What do you see from this group?
I think the number one thing we have is we have depth, and there's great competition, which makes everybody better. There are the days of coming in having bad practice and still being able to play are gone. You got to bring it every day. You got to prepare every day. You got to practice hard every day. And as a coach, that's what helps you. I mean, it's a player-ran room. You put it on tape, you'll play. So, I said it last week. There's like a group of there's a good chunk of older guys. There's maybe a couple middle guys, but then there's a ton of young ones. So need the older guys to help the young ones come along, and they've done a good job of. Man, my group's really close. It's 18 different personalities in there, so it's a lot of management on my part, but they do a good job, and they've done a good job with the freshmen.
How fun is it going to be to help? You talk about Harbor, about designing plays from whether it not just be as a receiver, but whether it be on a jet sweep, a little bubble sweep. I mean, just to get the ball in his hands and see what he can do.
Yeah, I mean, football is trying to get your best players matched up and trying to find ways to get your best players the ball. And obviously, he has a skill set that we haven't had here in a long time, and it'll be a lot of fun. And I think he's done a good job of learning the system and learning the offense. And that way we can put him in as many positions as we possibly can for him to get the football. So it'll be exciting.
You kind of mentioned having so many freshmen to kind of manage during the summer period. What's the most important thing that you're trying to learn about those younger players? Is it kind of the off the field stuff, how they kind of handle their business, or is it more of just kind of learning the way that practice operates and the team operates?
I think the number one thing is learning how is watching and figuring out how they learn, because it's my job to teach them. And some guys learn different. Some guys we can sit in there and watch film all day, and it doesn't help them. We can sit in there and we can draw on the board. It doesn't help them. But then when they come out here and do walkthroughs, it's better. So figuring out how they learn, what's the best way to reach them, figuring out kind of what's important to them off the field when they leave here, making sure you spend time with them outside of the building to let them know you care about more than just football. And then just finding the right spot for them, whether it's playing what position it is, and just put them in the right spot to be successful, not putting too much on them. That's what we've told them all. Say, hey, listen, go out there and play, and if you screw something up, do it going 100 miles an hour. We'll get it fixed. And those guys have had a great work ethic, great attitude, and I literally could not be more pleased with the freshmen that we have.